Okay, people, let's have a look at the Blerd U818A Wi-Fi Delta-Recon Discovery quadcopter. Having a look around the box, you can see it's a pretty cool looking quadcopter. We'll go ahead and open up the box, and the first thing you notice is this camouflage green color, man. That's spectacular. Let's see what else we have inside. Inside, one of the things we notice right off the back is the user manual. People, no matter what item you buy, make sure that you are familiar with the user manual. Using the user manual would ensure that you will protect your item that you have purchased and keep you from harming yourself or damaging people property. Okay, people, now that we have a look at the user manual, we're very familiar with it. Let's see what else we have in this encasing. And again, man, this green camouflage just jump out to me. I'm definitely digging it. Inside you have an accessory bag, and inside the accessory bag you have 4 extra props that come in handy for those of you that don't know how to fly yet. And you have a battery, 350 milliamps, and this battery right here will give you about 8 minutes of flight time. You also have some other tools like screwdrivers and etc. You have a micro SD card reader with a 4 gig SD card, and that comes in handy for your camera. Alright, moving right along, people, let's get our hands on the transmitter. One of the things you notice about the transmitter is that you have a spot for your phone. You would need it for the FPV flying, first person point of view flying. And also you have your different button functions on your transmitter. You have your 2 different speeds, your return to home, your headless mode, and don't forget your flips. You also have some trim buttons, but you can familiarize yourself again while reviewing the user manual. Go ahead and take out the drone so we can reach the sun hood. The sun hood is important, so whenever you're doing FPV flying from your phone, you can keep the sun off of it. You just take it and snap it in right here. Trust me, people, it comes in handy. Alright, let's look at the controller. Now we're going to get our hands on the main prize. Here we are. Again, this camouflage green, people. I'm absolutely digging it. And here's the drone itself, having a quick look around. And you can see that you have like this little rubber protecting that makes up the drone. It's very good if you're going to crash into some nice sturdy landing gears. You have this camera right here. And in the back of your camera is where you would insert your micro SD card. And you can see that it comes with a battery inside. So yes, there's not 1 but 2 batteries. A battery and accessory, and the battery in the inside. Just take it and plug it up together. Look at those LED lights. Okay, now we have everything plugged up. Let's go ahead and put in our 4 AA batteries inside our transmitter. And the next thing you want to do, if you have a phone with a QR code reader, you want to go ahead and grab that. Or you can go right directly to the iOS store or the Google store to download the app that you're going to need to control the Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to open up my QR code scanner, and I'm going to try to steady my hand, put it right over that QR code, and wait for a little link to pop up. Again, it depends on how steady your hand is, and voila. Go ahead and press that link. It's going to take me directly to that app in the App Store, and I'm going to press install. Okay, now that we have the app installed, let's have a brief tutorial of the app. So one of the things you can see, you can change the different parameters. You have your help or whatnot. So it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but you have different buttons at the top. So I'm going to briefly describe some of the buttons that you have at the top. One of the things you can do with this app is you can fly the drone using the on-screen controllers. You can press the high, low button on here. You have something called gravitational sensor, which means you can tilt your phone right and left and fly the drone like that without using the controllers. And you can press the power button and remove the on-screen controllers also. So it's very, very well thought out. Alright, now that we have our app installed, the next thing we want to do is we want to get some power going to our transmitter. So go ahead and turn on your transmitter and make sure that you connect your battery to your drone. We want to make sure that power is going to our drone. That way our camera can send out a Wi-Fi signal. Speaking of Wi-Fi signal, back out of your app, go into your Wi-Fi settings on your phone. Once your Wi-Fi settings come up, you're going to be looking for the UDI RC, and you can see me searching for it. Sometimes it takes a moment. Alright, now that I have it, go ahead and press connect. Okay, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my app, but I'm also going to put my phone in place and put my phone on my transmitter just as I was about to go outside and take a flight. Alright, now that you have it, the first thing you want to do is press right here, and now you're able to see everything that the drone sees. Wow, look at that, man. That is, man, a stunning picture coming from that camera to my phone. And as you can see, there's not that much latency. So now that we have everything set up and this is everything we have in the box, we're gonna go ahead and take it outside for a flight. Enjoy.